Happy Wednesday. How you doing? My voice is still fucked. Today I'll find out what's going on with this. I do feel a lot better. In fact, I'm pretty sure I'm going to get to the VTH tomorrow. I miss being there helping my fellow veterans. Fortunately, like a couple guys, man, that, we cover for each other when need be. And it's nice to have friends like that. Uh, I can see my regular doctor today that I saw last Thursday that finally nailed down this problem and the progression of how it spread and where it spread to. Gave me a new medication that actually worked opposed to the previous medication I was given to at the walk-in hospital clinic center. And just a follow-up, see how I'm doing. And then I'll ask him about this. What's going on with this, my vocal cords? So I'll find that out today. Tomorrow, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be back to the VTH, so I won't want to be bothered with this, so I won't see you again until Friday. Just a couple little things. Now, I had mentioned, I think, recently, I had heard Sanford was back to his old drawing board, just yakking and talking about parts. No, he's doing a cheap imitation of a Scotty Kilmer, is what he's doing. He's switching up his routine because he's been kind of floundering for quite some time since he abandoned every one of his projects for quite some time now, right? So he needed something for content, And he's back yakking about carburetors. How many times has he yacked about carburetors? Heard another carburetor comparison. Hawley versus, I'm trying to remember what was it Edelbrock? Thermal. Anyway, another carburetor comparison. He's done that how many times? My all-time favorite, though, was when he took his buddy's car that's no longer his buddy. Gee, I wonder why he's no longer his buddy. He had that little road he was going to once in a while when he was showing off his new toy, that GPS device. You could time your distance, therefore you could, run his car and he could set it and it would show, his elapsed time in a quarter mile and all that shit. In fact, he took one of his cars. I think that was the one he painted too. That thing too had a lot more runs, rips, and errors than a paraplegic Korean baseball game. And him another one too, like Jabba brags on himself. Sanford's done that countless times. He'll be doing something, hey, look at the camera and say, am I doing a good job or what, huh? He brags on himself to get other people to stop, glorifying him, you know what I mean? It's like a little fucking kid needs attention. He needs to be told how fucking great he is, And I think he took, I don't know if it's a dot or a demon, like an orange or something. It ran like a 17, It's got a 360 and it's a fucking pig. It smokes, burns oil. All his cars are fucking pigs. Even that white Roadrunner, 74, 73, the one he got arrested in twice for driving without a license. That thing too, he took it out one time, for a joyride. It's got 340, running through the gears. The thing was falling over on its face with every fucking shift, and it was smoking. All his cars burn oil. They all run like shit. The ones that do run. And it ran like a 17 or something. And then he took that guy's Charger. I forget exactly what year. I know subtle differences between 68 and 70. And 68 had round taillights in the back. 69 and 70 already had the long horizontal type taillights. I like the 69 and 70 taillights better. Fronts were pretty much the same, except one year, I think it might have been, the 69 had like a little divider coming down the middle of the grill. It wasn't just like all, And those are nice looking grills with the hideaway headlights. I know a guy that had a 70 RT. And I think the 70 is the one with the RT. It had like these things on the doors, like reverse scoops, and the RT badge on it. It had like a husky look to it. I knew a guy that had like a royal blue with a black vinyl top, Magnum 500 wheels. Beautiful car. He bought it. The guy that had it blew a 440. He had a 318 two-barrel in it with a single exhaust and a thrush muffler, but the kid didn't race it, and it was a beautiful car. Anyway, the guy had a Charger, somewhere between 68 and 70. Green, dark green, black vinyl top. Magnum 500 wheels. Car was fucking beautiful. Had a 440. But it wasn't really, a real badass engine. Pretty much all stock. And he was Sanford's buddy at the time. And he went to that road to time it. And Sanford did a carb comparison between well, early in the morning. Did a carb comparison between a Harley and his, I think it was a thermal quad. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, correct me. It's been a while. And that's the one, then the guy was going to run it with the Harley and run it with the thermal quad and then see which one he got a better quarter mile time. And that's the one where he looked like a monkey trying to fuck a football, and he's leaning all over the guy's fender. And I guess it was a little chilly going into the fall, so he had his jacket on with a big, thick fucking metal zipper, scratching up all the guy's fender, rubbing himself all over it. Knocked the plug wire off it, didn't even realize it. Forgot to tighten the fuel line between the swaps. Spilled gas all over the guy's fucking engine. I know people, that were there at his shop that told me, said, Brian, there's a reason why he doesn't like to show himself working on things. He gets frustrated, aggravated, starts slamming tools down, mumbles, talks to himself, lights up a cigarette, stomps around, comes back, he says, he looks like a monkey trying to fuck a football in a lot of ways. It's like he doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He has no patience, no finesse, no system of doing anything. He just goes in there like a fucking wild man, and he's gonna, anyway. That was my favorite carb swap from him. That guy's no longer his friend, by the way. Anyway, I guess that's about it. Now he's back to, doing carburetor comparisons. Okay. He's got to do something. All his projects were all failures, The ones he had in midstream, he never got back to, he never built that inline cheap 4-liter engine, I don't have to tell you. You guys already know. That's his track record. He's very predictable, just like Job is predictable. So that was the latest I heard on Sanford. He's back out of yakking about carburetor comparisons again. What's next? It'll be spark plugs. You know what I mean? And speaking of Job, how's he doing? Is he out going around to dollar stores? Did he finally listen to my advice? Is he going around to dollar stores in the area, turning in applications, hoping to get hired as their official price checker at customer service? And anyway, I'm not going to see it till Friday. And but I'll throw this out here just for shits and giggles, okay? Tell me what you think. Come on, let's face it. Job is going to be back. He craves attention. He's going to be back. Sooner or later, he's going to be back. You know that. What will his comeback video be? Will it be another facing the camera rant with the eyes fucking bugging out and the head rocking and rolling? Will it be him waddling up to the 57 with the hood open and try to start it again? For 10 seconds, shut it off. The proof to people it runs. Is he going to keep doing that forever? What will his comeback video be about? Tell me your thoughts when I got a chance later on today or tomorrow night. I'll take a look at the comments, see what you have to say, and I'll catch up with you for a Happy Friday Weekend Review Roundup video. How's that? Have fun and stay safe. Until then.